What's up, guys? Hope everyone is doing well. I figured it was kind of time to start working on the Wagoneer again. It's cooling off here. You're not sticking to yourself here in Texas anymore, so figured it would be a good time to finish, well, you can't really see it, but the drawer setup and the bed platform that I'd started forever ago, and then I lost all the footage to that. So luckily I didn't finish it, so I can still work on it and have some content for you guys. But yeah, it's cool outside, so really like to take it camping sometime soon. So today I'm gonna try to build that, or at least put it together. And yeah, I think that's it. I may do an E30 update at the end of the video because some people might be wondering about that. Not as many people. Seems a lot more of you care about the Wagoneer, which is cool. But yeah, quick update though. This thing has been used as storage since, oh god, probably the last video I posted of it, which was 4-ish months ago, I think now. So it's literally had the entire interior of the BMW in it, a set of Volkswagen wheels and tools and a whole bunch of crap stuck in it for months now. Yesterday I did a coolant flush on it. Need to buy another alternator this week because it is overcharging the battery. I guess the voltage regulators completely took a dump on me, so got to do that, and then it should be good to rock and roll. Soon, hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'm gonna order some tubing because I would really like to build my own roof rack, because everybody makes really ugly roof racks for these things, and I'm not trying to have a roof rack that sticks up another 6 to 8 inches off the top of the Jeep, because in my apartment complex the parking garage doesn't have the greatest clearance. I mean, I have plenty of room and it would still fit, but I don't like that. It just makes me uneasy. So would like to build a low profile rack. I have a light bar at home that I want to put on it temporarily until I can do like actual like circle lights, because I think circle lights look way better on these things. I think that's it. I do still want to do bumpers and sliders and stuff like that, but that's a little bit further down the road. I'm gonna get all the crap out of here, and then I'll take the pieces of wood out. They're already cut and everything, and then I'll start showing y'all everything, and I can put dimensions and stuff down in the description, and so if anybody wants to recreate it, they can do that. Okay, so when I was building this, I had the intent for it to not be temporary, but at this point, I'm not like super happy with like the quality of it. So eventually I'll redo it, but for now it's fine. But yeah, I'll show you what we've got. So this is the base piece. So this is the bottom floor of the drawer setup, or I don't even know what to call it anymore. It's drawer is supposed to be drawers, but I don't know if I actually want to put drawers in this one. So this one is longer than the top. The top is shorter lengthwise. So we have these side pieces that are angled. So when it's in the back, which ignore how dirty this is, like I said, it's used for storage. When the seat is folded down, but it's collapsed, the drawer or the box height is flush with the back of the seat. So it makes a level platform from the back here all the way to the back of the front seats pretty much. So when it's all in there, I can fit a full-sized like a foam mattress topper, or it could fit like a full-sized air mattress if I wanted to, but you know, it just depends on how I want to pack everything. But these are angled because if you notice, obviously if you have a Wagoneer, you know this, but the back angles in, so these angle in at the same amount as the back seal of the tailgate. So when it's all closed, there's a little gap between the tailgate and the drawer setup, but it's not huge. There's enough to like put something there, like something small, but it is pretty uniform and flat along the back. The only thing that I don't have built is the side pieces, which would come over to here. But since I don't have the panels on the inside right now, so I need to build some, because these are, I mean, obviously the speakers are trash, but I don't want stuff falling into the quarter panels like it is now. But yeah, once it's all there, it's even platform with it down. Oh god. Oh god. So yeah, when it is in that position, the top of the drawer setup comes to the bottom of here, so it's level with that. The only issue is it has a slight incline, so it kind of makes sense to sleep with your head that direction, but you know, it is kind of an awkward sleeping position instead of being flat. But I didn't want to have some weird super tall setup that just was useless space. So I think this is only 8 inches tall if I remember correctly. But I'll measure everything and I'll put measurements in the description or something for people that want to do kind of a similar setup but improved, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna throw this thing together. So there it is, put together. Just glue and brad nails. I mean, it's not supposed to be that structurally sound. All it is for is just to hold at least 2 people up. I mean, everything is 1/2 inch except for the center brace, which is 2 3/4 inch pieces, and hopefully that should be enough for, you know, at least 400 pounds of people at a most. So I'm gonna put it in here. I have these 2 pieces of 1/2 inch just because I think it needed the 1/2 inch, if I remember correctly, to be exactly where it needed to be. So since this one's just gonna be temporary, probably going to end up doing a different setup to where I'll do like angle iron and have it bolt to the floor and have the platform itself pull forward eventually. Not this one, obviously a nicer one, but I have it to where it pull forward to at least to the end of this maybe. Well, I don't know. That doesn't really make a ton of sense, but you know, it's all in theory for now. We'll work on that later this winter. Tailgate was a lot closer than that. Alright, so it's in there. See, it's flush-ish. You probably have another piece of wood, or I would, probably another piece of 1/2 inch that would at least just lay on top of this and go up a little further so you don't have this weird gap. But yeah, I mean, it fits in there. It's very tight between the fender wells, which is good. I mean, you obviously want to maximize space, but it's a little tight. So if I had something to go all the way up, there'd be plenty of room, I think, with the tailgate closed. Not really sure though. Hard to say because I don't have wood to put here to test it. But probably crossways for sure. I don't know. I mean, it works. It's not perfect, but it works. I'm only 5'10"-ish, so if you're any taller than that, it may not work. I thought about doing some kind of like canopy cover that, like, once I put a roof rack on, I could do like a tent cover that extends to the end of the tailgate and has like a plastic like Jeep soft top window on it. I think that'd be kind of cool if it extended past, and then you could like still reach the ground without having to step out of the Jeep. You know, just in case, like, say you didn't want to get dressed outside in the middle of nowhere, you know, because an animal might see you, you know. That's the only thing I can think of, like, that being useful, or, like, you know, just, you know, there's lots of reasons. But it works. It may not be the most comfortable thing right now, and I just threw away a full-size mattress topper. So now I gotta get like an air mattress or another full-size mattress topper, a thicker mattress topper. I think it'd be okay. And I can make some kind of shades for the windows or whatever. You know, there's lots I can do. But I'll show y'all closed. Let's see. Still some room. I mean, I can push the drawer either further forward, further backwards. I mean, it's not set in place right now, but still works pretty good. And Back seat still goes back, fits back there perfectly. Can still set stuff on top of it, whatever, you know. And I wanted, at the time, I made this tall enough to be able to still put a dog kennel in the back. I don't have dogs anymore, but you know, at the time, that was what I was planning for. But now, it's just storage space. So now I need to figure out something for over here temporarily and over there. But yeah, I think that's that for the drawer setup. On a side note of things to fix, I have a short, well, you can see it right there. I think that's power to the window switch right there that's in the keyhole. So every time I would open the tailgate, it would shoot sparks and everything. So I think it's probably a good time to fix that since the filler neck is right there. And yeah, better safe than sorry. Been risking it for a little too long. Alright, so I kind of temporarily fixed the electrical issue, but here's the back. Put all my crap back in it for now. Take some of it out at home. But I think it works well. Like it, everything's got its spot. It's much neater. Everything sits up a little higher now, but you know, that's okay. Not a big deal. I won't always have that. Use this toolbox. It works. Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. Super simple. Definitely needs a revision, but that can wait. It's good enough for some camping this winter and fall for sure. But I need to get an alternator, some other stuff, and then she'll be good to go. But yeah, it's good to be driving this thing again. It sat for forever, just as like a storage shed. So since it's cooled off, it'll be on the channel frequently now. The E30, I need to take the motor out of. So hopefully within the next month or so, and take the motor out. Need to replace the drive shaft. Need to replace the axle shafts. Rear main seal is leaking. Oil pan is leaking. Need to do head studs, head gasket, just because I need some lower compression, because hopefully I'll have a turbo kit by the end of the year for the E30. Fingers crossed, that'd be really cool. What else? I think there's really much to it. It needs a lot. I'll do another video just over an update on the E30. But I mean, that's gonna be a really long project, way more in depth than the Jeep right now, just because for me to go into depth on the Jeep, it'd be down for a good bit, and I feel like I can turn around the E30 quicker than I can turn this around, so it costs a little bit less money to do more. So I feel like it's just a better expense at the moment. Rather go further with my money than just fix everything that's wrong with this just to get it, you know, a little bit more reliable. But hopefully I'll have a lot of, you know, camping and more like DIY stuff on this soon, because now I can buy metal, I can do my bumpers, roof rack, sliders, all that other good stuff. Maybe even a cage, like maybe just a half cage. That might be dumb, but you know, it is a tall, extremely heavy SUV, so it might not be that stupid, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it needs some more maintenance stuff, but you know, that's not always the most fun content to watch, but I'll still video it regardless. I think that's really it. There's not much else to talk about. I've been filming a lot recently, just like what I do as my profession, doing all the if you're a subscriber, you've probably seen some of the videos. I think I've done one every week for the past couple weeks for a little bit now, maybe something like that. But yeah, it's had a little bit more time to dive into all that again, so lots of life changes recently. But yeah, now back to focusing on some projects now that I got some time on my hands and it's not 8,000 degrees here and you're not sticking to yourself. But yeah, until the next video, guys, I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.